talk about computing at least one probabilities. So we've got about 13% of the population is left-handed. My dad and my sister are both left-handed. It's kind of interesting. Definitely beating the averages there. If two people are randomly selected, what is the probability that both are left-handed? Then what is the probability that at least one is right-handed? So let's take a look at this. Probability both left-handed should be the probability that the first person we choose is left-handed, and then the second person is independent of the first person. So we get 13 hundredths times 13 hundredths, 169 ten thousandths, 169 10, I think that's 0.0169. Let me double check that. 0.0169. Sweet. So that's that probability. Now, the probability that at least one is right-handed, well, let's think about this. The probability that at least one is right-handed should be 1 minus the probability that both are left-handed. And I want you to notice that this is coming up a lot in our in the problems we're working with. That the computation we did in part A is the one we need to get part B. So we have 1 minus the probability that both are left-handed, and that equals 1 minus 0.0169. And I'm just going to subtract, and I know that I'm supposed to get a positive number. So it looks pretty likely that at least one of these people is right-handed. And what I want you to notice here is that you're either both left-handed or at least one is right-handed. And so those two events are mutually exclusive, meaning that either both people are left-handed or at least one is right-handed. Either one of those or the other has to happen, and that's why we get that probability. And then remember, at least can be thought of as greater than or equal to. And refer back to page 283 in the text if you need more review on that. So I'm going to go ahead and answer a couple more questions in this video. So let's look at conditional probability. And for this one, instead of me working through an example, I want you to go back to homework 6 assignment. In review mode, then go to problem 1 and click on view an example, and you'll have the book, the software will work through that problem with you. And if you have any trouble accessing this assignment in review mode, just let me know, and I will gladly help you. All right, let's talk about conditional probabilistic definition of independence. Wow, that's a wordful, or a mouthful rather. And now I do want you to refer back to the definition box on page 292. Make sure you understand the last paragraph when we are beginning with look back at. And let me know if you have any questions about that. And actually, you know what? It just occurred to me right now. I'm going to pull that up and walk you through it. So I'm going to stop the video now, and then we'll work on question 11 when I get back.